How's it going, guys? It's me, the Double Otaku, here to talk about Kiznaiver, the next anime in the spring 2016 season. And this anime, it's pretty good, I must say. So apparently there was an episode 0 that just sort of talked about like the series in general, the cast and the staff, Studio Trigger, I think it was. Hopefully it wasn't wrong because I kept seeing that word in the opening. But yeah, I checked out episode 0. I didn't really make a video on it, but I was sort of trying to get a good depth of what Kiznaiver was about. And oh boy, was it really interesting. I find this anime really interesting, actually. So the premise of Kiznaiver is we have our protagonist here, whose name I'll have to remember in the future. So our main protagonist here in white hair feels no pain whatsoever, and that's freaking amazing as hell. So he can't feel anything to his body, he can't feel punches, he doesn't feel whatsoever, but he could like still, you know, pass out and whatnot, right? He just doesn't feel pain, but he can still die, probably. So all of his, and then like because of that, there's like this whole sort of situation thing that he's been dragged into, and all of his like, not even his friends, like one of them is his friend, and then like these other random strangers that are involved in, that's called like the Kiznaiver system, which is sort of a thing that makes all of them connected to their pain. And well, that's about it, because we don't know what the hell's gonna happen in this series. So it's really interesting why, like, there's so much stuff and like details they put in this show. First of all, the beginning where we have our main protagonist as a kid, you know, he's like in this weird place and he sees this girl who's like telling him, like, oh, you will get your pain back doing something or whatever, right? And then she falls supposedly to her death, and then that's when his hair turns white, and then he apparently, that's when he experiences like he's not able to feel pain, but that's sort of like a dream. Then it goes off to him like, you know, being bullied because he doesn't feel pain, so like people beat up on him even though he doesn't feel anything for his money. And then it goes to him meeting this girl who starts talking about like the 7 deadly sins and whatnot. I was like, oh, the anime, right? Not the anime, but like the 7 deadly sins in general. They're classifying each of these characters here as like the 7 deadly sins. So like you have like supposedly the goody two shoes, the high and mighty, the bully or something like that, the egocentric something, like. So they're like labeling these students as each of one part of the deadly sins. So I'm just like, okay, so like what's that all about, right? So then eventually they bring them all together in this room situation place where I forgot her name, the girl with long hair, is talking about how the city that they are built upon is actually a place to test out the Kiznaiver project, or like Kiznaiver function or something like that, where it's basically about the thing like, oh, you know, why we cannot stop battles or stop fighting between other people is because we do not understand their pain. And if we were able to share our pain and all that stuff, then we could probably stop fighting with each other. And like, they make some good points in this anime. Like, they're talking like so much like philosophical stuff here. And I mean, it's pretty legit. I mean, like, you know, if we understand the pain from other people, we would probably stop fighting. That's totally legit. So then afterwards, she's talking about this. All the other people here like don't really find her stuff like interesting. Like, oh, she's just messing the shit with us because you all kidnapped us, right? And then it gets to a point where one of them gets freaking punched in the face, one punch, and then all of them feel that pain. So now it's happening again. So they are now called Kiznaivers, and basically all these people are supposedly brought together to test out this Kiznaiver system of sharing pain with one another. And even this guy who doesn't feel pain, he feels pain now from all the other people in his group. And now what I'm curious about is, what is the goal for this series, or what is the point or the plot for them trying to share this pain and whatnot? Because, you know, okay, I understand the 7 deadly sins part about how each of them represent that person, but then why do you want them to be able to share pain? Why is it like these guys? I know like our main protagonist has some kind of reason, but then these other people, they're just legit strangers, and like they might not know each other in the same school, but that's about it. So like, what's the big picture here? What are they trying to do? Are they really trying to like see if this program is effective? Like, if we share pain with a random stranger or one another that you wouldn't normally be friends with, would you be able to get closer or something like that? It's really interesting, and like, I mean, the first episode was just explaining this whole Kiznaiver thing, right? But it brings up a bigger picture for, you know, future episodes, and I really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see more of this thing. So, I mean, for a first impression, this was pretty good. And I thought that all the animes were over, but you know, it's only Saturday, so we got a bunch of more stuff ahead of us in this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video if you enjoyed, and tell me what you guys think about Kiznaiver. What do you think about this thing where sharing pain to other people will help you understand each other and whatnot? Because I think it's pretty legit, and like, I mean, this anime is going for it right now. Subscribe, because next week I will cover episode 2 when it airs. And if you have any questions or comments that I missed in this anime, or you want to ask me, or what do I think, what do you guys think about this anime, theories, then leave them in the comment section below, or tell me on my Twitter at @theDomotaku, because either way works. I want to hear your guys' ideas and comments about Kiznaiver, because it's pretty awesome. And I'll see you guys on the next video on the Domotaku anime channel. So take care, guys, and mata ne.